What began as a way to honor members of the military and first responders who died in the September 11th attacks has branched out to remember those who serve and who have served in Polk County. These men and women put their lives on the line to guarantee our freedom and safety every day. And unfortunately, some of those pay the ultimate price. A service honoring our military, law enforcement, firefighters, and EMS heroes, both past and present, is coming up, and it's an event that you don't want to miss. Stick around for all the details right here on Polk Place. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Brian Lacey. Thanks for joining us. I want to introduce you to our guest. Her name's Jamie Brown. Jamie is with the Winter Haven Police Department. Going to talk to us a little bit about an event that's been going on in downtown Winter Haven at the park for some time. How you been?
I'm doing good. How about yourself? Doing
good. Haven't seen you since the last time that we talked about the event. And since we're keeping all the folks at home in suspense, let's tell them all about the 8th annual Honoring Our Heroes, Remembering the Day. Let's talk a little bit about how did it come about to begin with?
Well, the event came about 8 years ago because we wanted a way here in Polk County to honor those who fight for our freedoms daily. And there was nothing here in Polk County that allowed the citizens in the community to come together and publicly say thank you. Say thank you to the military. We don't have a military base here in our county, and so our men and women end up going to bases outside of our area. And so it really was a gathering to get everybody together to say thank you for our military. And then it continued to branch because we need to thank our first responders, because after 9/11, our military was in the forefront, but we lost so many lives here on our soil that we needed to begin to thank those personally who put their boots on every day, and they go out and they fight for our freedom and for our safety, and it has just grown.
One of the things that I was going to say, that I was at the first one and been at a few in between. I'm thoroughly amazed at how the community has taken it in, making its own, and embraced the whole situation, and how our first responders and of course our military members are there also. Talk to me a little bit about bringing those. We've got 17 different municipalities here within Polk County, and they're all very well represented at this.
They are well represented. Every agency, whether county and all of our municipalities, are embracing the event because they understand the importance of not only what they do as a service to our community, but also letting the citizens know how much they appreciate their dedication and commitment to ensuring safety. So we're ecstatic about the fact that every agency will come out. They will have a display. Our military members, we have almost every VFW and Legion that is around Polk County that come out and participate. We have a joint honor guard that every agency that has an agency flag, every military is represented. So it's a wonderful, colorful display of flags as we open up the ceremony, which really is a very moving experience.
Now, you have a couple different things going on. One of the things that I thought was the coolest is the walk that you do to remember. Talk a little bit about that and the route that they take, and how that goes.
The Freedom Walk is part of this event. It will never go away. It is a symbolic walk. It's not a very long walk, so anyone who is maybe a little hesitant to take a long walk, they're certainly welcome to come out. It only encompasses about 3 blocks, but it's that symbolic way for the community to come forward and say, we are going to step. We're going to put one foot in front of the other to honor all of our first responders, those who have passed, those who currently serve, and those who are still with us and have retired. The route itself encompasses downtown Winter Haven, and it ends up going right in front of the military monument that it sits right outside of Winter Haven City Hall. And it's a beautiful monument, it's a beautiful display of flags, and it's just one more way for our community to come together, including the children. The walk itself is typically led by our Honor Guard, our JORTC.
JROTC.
Thank you. Honor Guard from Winter Haven, and it is led by a bagpipe with the Honor Guard, and then we have 2 troops of Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts that lead the way. And to see those children waving their flags, it really brings it home, because they're the ones that, you know, they weren't here when 9/11 occurred, you know, and we're not trying to keep a bad memory alive. We're trying to embrace the fact that we have first responders that really do care. And we want these children to grow up and understand the importance of our military, our law enforcement, our firefighters, and our EMS personnel.
For those of you at home, Jamie is a very passionate person. A, she works with law enforcement in Winter Haven, but B, she's also a Marine Corps mother, and she has a lot of pride in that son and what he does for the military, and we thank him for his service, and of course we thank Winter Haven and all law enforcement, of course our first responders and everybody that's really making a difference in this community. But your passion with this is just absolutely incredible, Jamie.
Thank you.
You know, one thing that you mentioned, these kids that are out there, they really, some of them weren't even born when this happened, and some of them may have been, you know, young and not even remembered it.
Yeah.
But this is a very cool way for them to really learn a lot about it, not only that day, but learn a lot about the people that serve them.
You're absolutely right, because, you know, we're, again, as I said, we're not trying to continue to relive the day. We're trying to bring honor to the day, and it is a historic event that changed the course of our country. And we also have Winter Haven Christian School, who will be bringing their choral group there, and we have all of them, from the smaller to the teenagers, that come forth and bring patriotic songs. So it's encompassing the children and the youth of today to get them to embrace what we as a country embraced back on that fateful day, and it's that we're all in this together.
One of the things that the folks, if they've never been to it, they're, from the first one I ever saw, and it stuck with me, the 3 things that always stick with me: A, the riderless horse, B, the 21 gun salute, and then, of course, the bagpipes. Talk about the significance of those things during the ceremony.
We honor our military and our law enforcement with taps. The riderless horse is an honor for our law enforcement. We have the firefighter's bell that is rung. And all of these symbolic ways of giving honor and giving thanks to those who serve each and every day. And this is the time of the ceremony where we honor those who passed, whether it was on 9/11 or in any kind of situation on duty. The very moving ceremony is also culminated by a luminary service. So the significance of it all, it pulls all of our first responders together in that one last 2 to 3 minute time frame for the ceremony.
One of the things that I really wanted to mention was this doesn't go off without private and public sector coming together and to pull off an event of this magnitude. Talk about the people that really help put this together.
First and foremost, the City of Winter Haven is phenomenal. They open up Central Park for us. They provide the stage. They are very, very good and encompassing for all of the agencies to come together. We recognize the merchants that are there in Central Park that have businesses there. They come together and they support the event. Every agency, every municipality, they graciously send their personnel in order to pull this whole event together that actually has become seamless because everybody does believe in it, and that is what's so wonderful about Polk County, is Polk County as a whole. We are very military and law enforcement friendly, and it is very evident with an event such as this. We send out the invitation and it's almost like, okay, it's a no-brainer, we're there. It doesn't matter what day of the week, what time of day. They are all on board, and we greatly appreciate that, because as the Veterans Council, as the municipalities, as law enforcement, we greatly appreciate the support of every community that comes together.
And we've known that with this being number 8, the previous have all gone off on September 11th. What time are we looking at?
We're looking at 6:30. The Freedom Walk will begin at 6:30. And it's like I said earlier, it's a small walk. It will only take about 15 or 20 minutes. We encourage everyone to come out, especially bring your children. If there's anyone that has any issues with walking, we'll have golf carts that can certainly assist. When they come back into the park, the ceremony will begin. We will have a dedication to the law enforcement. We'll have a dedication to all of the firefighters and the military vets, and then we'll move into the luminary service.
Jamie, I've already been to it several times, but if you could inspire the folks at home to make sure that they get in their cars and make the trip to Winter Haven, no matter where they're coming from. I'm going to give you the last word on this.
It's something that I truly feel we owe our first responders. We owe our military. We have World War II vets that come out to this. We have Vietnam vets that come out to this. We have retired and current law enforcement officers that come out to this. And it's only giving maybe an hour, hour and a half of your day. And I believe that is a very, very minimal price to come out and show your support. It's a free event. We had it at 6:30. You can enjoy any of the fine restaurants there in downtown Winter Haven if you need to, or eat before you come. But it's free. You will not be sorry you came.
Jamie, as with everything else, we appreciate your effort, but most of all, appreciate your passion with an event like this. Thank you very much for coming and joining us.
Thank you, we appreciate it.
The Polk County Veterans Council, along with all Polk County Fire and Law Enforcement Agency, invites you to the 8th annual Honoring Our Heroes, Remembering the Day. This event marks the 16th anniversary of 9/11 that honors all Polk County's first responders while paying tribute to those who lost their lives on that fateful day. Join them Monday, September 11, 2017 in Central Park in downtown Winter Haven. The event will begin at 6:30, featuring the Freedom Walk to honor all military, law enforcement, firefighters, and EMS heroes, followed by a moving service that will pay tribute to all of the heroes who call Polk County home. The evening will culminate with a sunset luminary service as every attendee holds a candle in honor of all of our heroes. The candles will be provided. Now, if you need more information, contact the Winter Haven Police Department at 863-295-5905 or look them up on the web at mywinterhavenpd.com.